I started working in here in high school, and I thought it was fun working with my dad and my grandfather. And I just thought that was kind of a fun tradition to do. Then as time went on, I thought, well, maybe I should just keep... It's not like when I was in high school, I thought, I'm going to be a typewriter guy the rest of my life. I would work nights a lot just to keep on top of my repair, because that's mostly what I do is typewriter repair. I do some in sales, but it's mostly me fixing machines that belong to people. But then as the 90s continued on, fewer and fewer people were still using typewriters, so it was not a problem keeping on top of the workload.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was about 15, 20 years ago when I started seeing younger people starting to be, because up till that point, my customer base was just getting older.
Mm.
Everyone's gone to computers, so my customers are just older, fewer. And then, like I say, maybe 15 to 20 years ago, I started getting younger people in here saying, what's this? It's showing interest. And so there was a kind of a resurgence that happened. And at the time, I thought this is not going to last very long. And now, like I say, 15, 20 years later, half my customers are under 30. People don't have to have a typewriter anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of more of a fun thing. So now, my customer base, it's just, there's a different enthusiasm that comes through the door now than did 30 or 40 years ago. It's either their dad or grandparent machine that they're
Mm-hmm.
bringing in, or maybe they found it at a garage sale or on Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all excited to get it working and use it. So it's just fun when you're working with a customer base that loves their product. Not that I'm a big typewriter. Everyone thinks I'm really into typewriters. They'll say, oh, how are you so passionate with typewriters? And I'll say, I'm not. My customers are. I've got a lot of customers that just love typewriters. For me, I just like my customers. People come in for typewriter repair, and within 5-10 minutes, I'm talking about hiking. And so they'll be in here a long time. And so, I'm very much so that way. And my dad and grandfather both were that way too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of patience. What that takes, I can sit and try to figure something out. My dad was not patient at all. If you could fix a typewriter in about 20 or 30 minutes, he was getting really frustrated. I could tell. And the curse words would start flying. I go, Dad, you go up there. I'll fix that. Don't worry about it. If you look in the back, everything's exactly the same. My grandfather hasn't worked in here since 1974. And there's still jars and little parts and things that are right where he used to put them. And I thought, well, if Granddad wanted them there, that must be the place for them.
Are you planning to retire? Or are you just
At some point in time, but I don't know when.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We've been here, I kind of hate to, just because I don't want to let go of the fact that we've been here 75 plus years. I kind of want to keep that streak going. That's kind of a dumb reason not to retire, just because I don't want to see that die out. I like what I do. I own the building, so I would probably just, if I ended up closing this business and retired, I don't think I would try to sell the business. I don't know if there's anyone who would buy it. I could train someone on an IBM Selectric, but like a machine like this, let's say I was training you and we were working on this, we may not see the same machine for a year and a half. And in the meantime, we worked on 50 or 100 other machines that were one-offs that you're never going to see again. So yeah, it'll end with me, I'm sure, whenever I decide to retire, it'll be closed. Maybe I should sell this to somebody and then I could come hang out in here. I could work for them.
Yeah.